Good morning, Pio Nation. I hope you're having a great day. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So today we have several exciting matches for you. In a matter of moments, our Rocket League team will be going up against Trine University. Around noon, our Overwatch team will be playing against Mountain Vernon Nazarene University. Then, if you saw the tweet earlier, there's a little bit of a schedule change. Our League of Legends team is playing against Defiance College, but it's at the same time as our Overwatch match. So it's a little hard to stream both games simultaneously. But don't worry, we are still going to be at least intending to stream the League of Legends match. I think what we're going to try to do is record that game while we're streaming Overwatch. And then as soon as the Overwatch match is done, we will replay the League of Legends match for you so you can still check it out. So it'll still probably be around 1-ish and just kind of have to see where it goes. We haven't tried this before, but we're going to do everything we can to get that League of Legends match to you. And then later on in the day, our League of Legends team will be playing against Grand Valley State University as part of the College League of Legends tournament. So right now I'm in the lobby for our Rocket League match. Trine is already here. I think I'm just waiting for our team to get over here because I think they're still warming up. So we'll be underway in just a few minutes. While we're getting things set up, I'm going to go ahead and give the starting lineup for our Pioneers, our Rocket League team. So playing today, we have senior Grant Swan, Daxter 21, sophomore Austin Offenberger, Ozio, and Kyler Wheeler Raylicklaw. I'm going to have to apologize to one of our other players. I did not get a chance to add him to this in time. But Chris Permy is also on our Rocket League team. Known as Justify. He may be playing some games today. We will see how that goes. And of course, we have our coach, Jeff Thomas. So our Rocket League team had a great match last week against Highland Northern, taking the series 3-1. And we'll see how they play against Trine. Trine is a very good esports program. So I'm excited to see how things go with that matchup. While we're still, it looks like everyone's already in, so I'm just going to make sure I have the audio going, so that way if they ever start, we'll be ready for it. But while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and go over just a couple of quick announcements. So first of all, next weekend is going to be Valentine's Day, and it's also going to be our Day of Giving, because Valentine's Day is actually the day that Marietta College was chartered back in 1835. So if you would like to make a gift to help towards either the Marietta Fund or athletics or faculty, staff, or even esports, you can do so at area.edu/day-of-giving. And we are already underway. Oh my goodness, we have started. So give us a second here for the image to load. There we go, Marietta College versus Trine. I gotta get in the Discord chat because I know Vincent Anderson was going to help with commentating, and things are just happening left and right, and I'm losing track of everything here. But okay, we are already seeing a very aggressive play by Trine. Trying to go for the goal. Penguin's going to go for the shot. It hits the crossbar. Follow up by someone from Trine. I don't know who it was. I think it was Ando. But now Thaxter is going to be bringing the ball over. There was a demo. Going to center the ball up and see if there's going to be play by Marietta. Red's going to go for the shot wide right. Chewy Beast is going to be knocking the ball over the side, but Ozio is there to deflect. And Ozio's going to go for the score, and he gets it in. So Marietta will strike first. Now we'll see if Marietta can keep up this momentum or if Trine will make adjustments. We're going to see Thaxter just kind of tip the ball over to the left, and Raylick is there to bring it down the field. But we see Penguin there deflecting it. And Ando's now having control of the ball. Green Beast is going to be set to play. Raylick there with a nice block. And we're going to see Penguin is going to go for the shot, but Thaxter's there for the save. Passing it off to Raylick, but it gets intercepted by Ando. Now we're seeing Trine still keeping the ball on Marietta's side. They want to get a goal. They want to be able to tie this up. But Marietta has to do everything they can to keep the ball away. And that was very close to going in. It was just off by a smidge. Ozzy's got control of the ball now, but it gets knocked away from him as soon as I say that. Ando's going to go for the shot, and we see a double block there by Raylick and Ozio. We see Thaxter's going to be knocked to the side. Ozio's over by the goal, going to knock it away a little bit, but Ando will take it away from him. And I got to get predictions up here, so that way if you want to predict whether it's Marietta or Trine that will be taking the match, I'm going to have that up there for you guys. Meanwhile, Ozzy is going to keep the ball on the Marietta side, but looks like Trine has taken control of the ball. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Three Beast is going to be bringing over it. The goal is wide open. He's going to go for the shot, but Raylick's there at the last second to save. Obviously, Penguin's got control of the ball. He's going to go for the shot, but it's a little too high, and Raylick is there to knock it away anyway. It's just kind of going back and forth right now. Ozio is going to bring the ball in the air, but Ando is going to be there to bounce it away. But the ball is just kind of neutral by the goal. Very dangerous spot for Trine, but they're able to knock it away just in time. But now we see Trine trying to bring the ball over, but Thaxter is going to knock it away. And taken away from Trine. Gets knocked over to the middle a little bit. Ozzy's going to go for the shot, and it goes in! So great job there by Ozzy, taking advantage of the fact the ball was neutral in the middle. Clear shot, and Marietta is up 2-0 with about 2 minutes left in game one. This is a best-of-5 series, folks. Looks like Thaxter got first hit. Raylick's going to be bringing the ball over. Knocks it, tips in the air. He's going to go for the shot. He just goes right in just like that. Oh my goodness, we got to see that again. Just knocks it out of the air, gets the rebound, and just taps it right in for the goal. What an amazing play there by Raylick. Now looks like Thaxter got the first hit again. Beast is going to be knocked away with a nice save. Raylick's there going to hit, but Ando is going to be blocking it, but it's going to go straight from the middle. Beast is going to be there to deflect. Ozio goes for it, but misses. So now there's an open goal for Trine, but it looks like Raylick is going to be able to knock it away. Ando is going to try to set up a play, but Thaxter's right there to knock it up. So now Penguin's going to take a shot. But Trine is doing everything they can to get the ball over to Mayor's goal, and it's so close, and Ando does make the shot. A great setup there by Penguin. Just to tap it over to the side. It bounces, but ZJ Ando is right there at the right time to knock it in, so now they're on the board. Marietta is still up 3-1 with a minute and a half left in this game, but as we can see, folks, the game can change very quickly. You could score at any time. And we've seen there already a very dangerous shot there by Ando. A little dangerous for Marietta, but it was just off by a little bit, but it almost went in. Now, Beast is going to be bringing the ball over. Penguin's going to be charging in, see if he can make the shot, but Thaxter's going to knock away before he gets there. Raylick sees an open goal, but he loses control of the ball. Now we get the 1 minute warning. Can Marietta hold this lead for the next 55 seconds? Ozzy tries to go for the shot to guarantee game one, but does not quite go in. We're going to see Thaxter knocking it away. We're going to see both Thaxter and Raylick kind of centering up, set the play. Ozzy goes for the center shot, but it is blocked by Trine. And Thaxter and Penguin are fighting for the ball. Trine wants to get a score. With every second it ticks away is a better chance for Marietta to take game one. 30 seconds remains. Now Beast is going to be sending it over to the left side. And demos Thaxter. This is going to be Trine's opportunity for a score. And they capitalize on the demo. So with Thaxter being knocked out, no one was there to defend. Raylick tried to do something, but Penguin was able to get the score. So it is now 3-2, folks. So Trine could tie this up if they get another goal, and Marietta does not want that have that happen. They got to be able to hold for 15 more seconds. Can they do it, folks? We see another demo. Trine is trying to do everything they can to take out Marietta's defenses so they can get the shot in. Penguin's going to go for it, but it's wide left. ZJ Ando is going to try to set up. Penguin's going to go for one last shot. It hits the crossbar. Trine is doing everything they can to keep the ball from touching the ground and going for another shot. But Thaxter is there to block it just in time, hits the ground. And oh my goodness, Marietta takes game 1, 3-2. That was quite a game, folks. Just back and forth. Very aggressive play styles from both sides. But Marietta was able to hang on and take game 1 of this series. And I just hit the wrong button. That is supposed to be the... Let me try this again. It should be... I mean, it's right here for you guys, but I hit the League of Legends button by mistake instead. So let me fix that real quick. Okay. Oh my goodness, there was just so much action there. Just back and forth, blocks and defense and demos and scores. And this is what you want to see in an esports match. But okay, we're going to get things set up here for game 2. And it looks like everyone is getting into the lobby here, so we should be starting any second now. I don't know who hits the start button. Okay, the start button has been pressed. So here we go. Game 2, Marietta College versus Trine University. Let's see if Marietta can keep up that momentum. But we did see Trine almost get there at the end. So they have a little bit of momentum themselves. The Penguin's going to be going for a shot. Goes wide right. Relic is going to be there to deflect. But ZJ Andrews going to go for the shot. A nice save by Ozio. Tips it high in the air, though. Not exactly where he wants the ball to go. So they got to get away from the goal. Another nice save there by Thaxter. Ozio is going to block away. ZJ Ando was going to try to intercept that and go for the throw, but great block by Ozio. Thaxter tried to set up something for the goal, but it was just a little bit to the left. Now, Free Beast is going to be going for a shot, but a great block there by Marietta. ZJ Ando is going to be sending a play, but Thaxter is going to knock it away. Now, Free Beast is going to be going for the shot, and he gets it in. A great play. I think it's how you pronounce his name. If I'm not pronouncing it correctly, Trine, I apologize. I don't know if it's Chewy Beast or Chewy Beast. It might be Chewy Beast, actually. So if I've been saying it wrong, I apologize. I cannot pronounce things for the life of me. Just ask my students.
Oh, hey Matt. By the way, I think my mic's set up and everything well.
All right, great.
So, yeah.
All right, so yeah. Hopefully you can see everything all right.
Yeah, I can see the stream right now. Through your perspective,
okay.
I got everything's good.
Cool. Yeah, so right now Marietta is taking game 1, and Trine has scored first goal in this one, and we see Ando has just demoed Ozio. They're going to go for another goal, and Penguin's going to get the score.
Yeah, I see from that. That was a really nice angle that Penguin got, and the fact that the ball had that velocity, there's just physically no way the cars can get to it fast enough. And that was just really good to find that angle in that situation, especially from those long half-court shots that you can make. It's just really, really effective. They're hard to do, but they can just guarantee a goal sometimes.
Yeah, it looks like Trine has changed up strategies a little bit. A lot of the goals they've made recently have involved demoing at least one of the Pioneers. So I think they're trying the strategy where you demo the defender and we just see Penguin scored again without a demo this time. But
yeah, it looks like Marietta they were trying to regain control of the ball and try to just get a nice little reset. And while they were in the process of doing that, a car just ran up and just bounced it right back into the goal. So that was just taking advantage of a bit of a slower start to getting the ball back into Marietta's control. So they're not letting up at all in Marietta. So they really got to stay on their toes and make sure that they can do anything they possibly can to just away from their goal first, which is probably going to have to be their first objective, and then start making the aggressive plays, because that just seems to be the aggression of Trine right now, is just making sure that they are relentless in their strategy.
Yeah, we see there Thaxter's trying to set the ball. Unfortunately, Relic was not in the right place to set for the goal, but now they're going to set it for Ozio, and Ozio does get Marietta on the board.
That is still amazing, though, how incredibly well orchestrated these setups are. Like, Relic does a perfect center right there, and Ozio hits it right in. There's two defenders, doesn't matter, and he still gets the goal. It's still just amazing how incredibly well done and perfect the setups for Marietta are. They know what they're doing. It's just getting the ball over to Trine's side is the part that was difficult for them for the first 3 goals. So they can still bring this back. 2 minutes 38 seconds, only down 2 goals. Very, very possible for either team to win. It's just going to be a little bit of extra work for Marietta to get another one of those nice setups. So they know they can do this. It's just a matter of making sure that nothing crazy like that happens.
Yeah, we saw 2 shots there by Marietta on the goal, but didn't quite make it. But Penguins there to finish up the play for Trine, and now they're up 4-1. So it's pretty much similar to a 3-0 lead like earlier.
Like it's really, I am seeing that Marietta, their defense is they really do want to try and make these setups, because as you can see, I feel like they're really picturing the setup in their mind right now, and that's what they really want to do. They want to get that center, and then they want to get the finishing touch into the goal, but they're so focused on that they're having trouble remembering exactly how to fortify and make sure that their defense is absolutely impenetrable, because with the way that things are going, there's so many quick shots being made onto the goal, and I think they're trying to prioritize the defense that's going to get them to the setup, and not necessarily the defense that's going to guarantee no goals. So I feel like they are really, really trying to make sure. And again, like, Great Lakes can always be able to be there to make those saves. However, they're still going to be making as many shots as possible. It doesn't even matter if half of them don't land, because some of them have to at some point, and that's just the fact of the matter. And also with them just burning time, it's also really extremely effective. 1 minute 25 now, 3 goals possible, but becoming less possible as the seconds go by. And that is exactly the perfect strategy that Trine needs to take out this tournament, or take out this match for this map for their own.
Exactly.
And that is exactly what they're going to be trying to do. However, Marietta, if they need to get a goal within the next, I'd say 15 seconds, if they even want a chance of being able to get back into this. And that is just the tough part of it.
Yeah, I mean, Trine doesn't really need to score any more at this point. All they have to do is just make sure Marietta cannot score. So by keeping up that pressure on Marietta's side, it's really difficult for them to even get the ball onto Trine's side of the field. We see Marietta trying, but Trine's just doing a great job with keeping that pressure up. And right there, Jimmy Beast is able to knock it in. That's probably going to secure game 2 for Trine.
Yeah, like that's, again, like the setup there with the sheer amount of shots being made onto the goal. Marietta's getting tired of, like, okay, I hate that the ball's always going to our side. It's going to our side, and then they see there's an opportunity to get it to Trine's side. Okay, let's go for it. And then they put their defenses down, and then Trine just takes advantage of it incredibly quickly. And that's exactly what's happening. I think it's a matter of patience sometimes. And there you go, Ozio with another great goal. Just raw talent from Marietta coming out. It's just, Marietta knows that they can get these goals, and they're making these goals, but I feel like they're prioritizing going for the goals without defending their own. And that is one issue that can happen among teams, because they just are looking at the scoreboard and they see, oh, it's 2-5, we got to get these goals. And then they mistreat their defense, and then another goal is made on their side. Yep. So I think that can be a difficulty to deal with, especially in terms of the mentality going on when you have such a down, when your score is so down by that far. And I think if Marietta just takes a second and thinks to themselves, you know, why are we losing? It's not because we're not making goals, it's because they're getting goals on us. Because if we only allowed them to get 1 goal, we'd be winning right now. So because of that, they have to realize that it's not necessarily getting goals. It's making sure that they don't get them at some point, because Marietta can get them, as they've shown. They know they can get goals on these people. And ZJ does get the nice setup from the center right here. That was very well done. And that's going to be the first map. That's going to be the first map. However, I feel like Marietta, they know, they're like, okay, the goals will come. The goals will be there. The goals are going to be something that we can do. We've exercised that. We can make them. Let's try and make sure that they don't make goals on us, because I feel like a lot of those 6 goals that were made could have been blocked if there was more of a concentration on making sure defense was there and ready. And I feel like that was the deciding factor, because Marietta, when they go for it, when they make the setup, they are confident that they can do it. But I feel like in the back of their minds that they felt like that's all that they should be focusing on. And then their defense gets let down, and then you get those cross-map shots. You get those, 2-on-1 shots, and then you get those 3-on-2 shots. And then you get those 4-on-4 shots. And then you get those 5-on-5 shots. And then you get those 6-on-6 shots. And then you get those 7-on-7 shots. And then you get those 8-on-8 shots. And then you get those 9-on-9 shots. And then you get those 10-on-10 shots. And then you get those 11-on-11 shots. And then you get those 12-on-12 shots. And then you get those 13-on-13 shots. And then you get those 14-on-14 shots. And then you get those 15-on-15 shots. And then you get those 16-on-16 shots. And then you get those 17-on-17 shots. And then you get those 18-on-18 shots. And then you get those 19-on-19 shots. And then you get those 20-on-20 shots. And then you get those 21-on-21 shots. And then you get those 22-on-22 shots. And then you get those 23-on-23 shots. And then you get insane angles, get those really nice setups from Trine, and then Marietta isn't there to defend it. So Marietta can adapt their strategy on this map and then make some changes. They definitely can still walk away with the win.
As I said, it really just comes down to putting together a strong defense. So it is one game apiece. This is actually game 3 between the two schools. So now it's basically now turned into a best of 3. So we'll see if Marietta can make adjustments on defense while still keeping up their aggressive offense.
Oh, it's one game apiece. Oh, I didn't know
Marietta
got a game out.
Yeah, they got a. That's all right. Yeah, they got a quick game in before you joined.
Oh, that's great, yeah. And now it's one game apiece. Like, that's, I mean,
yeah,
again, like, still very possible for either team.
Yeah, that first game was very close. It was 3-2. Trine almost tied it up at the end, but Marietta was able to hang on. But we're seeing Trine did make some adjustments there. DJ Ando tries to go for a shot, but a great block by Thaxter. Now we're going to see Penguin trying to go for a side shot. Ozio there to knock it out just in time. So now Rayla's going to be bringing the ball over, but Penguin was going to try to make a play, but Rayla was able to knock it away. Can Marietta get the follow through? Thaxter gets demoed in the process.
That was a nice demo. That really shattered the strategy right there. Just set up the ball. And but again, at the moment that demo's gotten just an immediate setup onto Marietta's goal and a near shot, it's incredible how quickly the strategy changes from, okay, we're now offense, immediate shot into Marietta's goal. Trine moves very quickly with how they make decisions, and I really like that about their team. And like they're going to be able to definitely just try and make sure that Marietta's going to be pressured. But once Marietta can see through that, and once Marietta can learn that they have been able to make goals on the team, they've already taken a map from them. They know that they're going to be able to win this. So I feel like Marietta again has been doing a great job of holding onto their defense, and that's great. Now, just wait for the opportunity. The opportunity will come to just get the ball onto their side, and then the setup will be there. As you can see, Marietta just holding on to that goal, and now the opportunity is starting to arise. There's starting to be some opportunities for a setup, and now Marietta can take it. It's just going to be a bit of a slower process than some people and than some players may think, and that's exactly what can go on. And as long as Marietta can concentrate on that, then that's a very, very good idea. And then a win can still be something that they can take. I think Marietta, one of the strongest things they have is that their stamina is just incredible. They don't need to make an incredible amount of goals. See, yeah. There's Rayleigh with the goal. Like that's what I really think is Marietta's strongest factor is that they can always make, no matter what, 1 or 2 or 3 goals in a game. It doesn't matter what team it is. And then their defense and their stamina and their ability to stay with it is incredible for making sure goals aren't made. We've seen them outlast incredible teams, and now today we can see the same thing again. But again, Raylick, another shot, beautiful goal, nice setup, very well done. And I feel like when Marietta gets into this rhythm as well, they have this feeling that they can go for a goal, they go for it, and that's exactly what they do. And I know that Marietta gets such things. Yeah, and in both of those cases, the goal was exposed for Trine. So we may be seeing that Trine's trying to play so aggressive that they're making the same mistakes that Marietta did last semester where they left the goals exposed. And we saw in that first goal, Penguin tried to get back to knock it, but he just wasn't there in time. So if Marietta can find those holes in Trine's defense, and if they're able to capitalize it, we could see an even bigger lead. Yeah, like I really do see that. Like again, Marietta is doing a really good job of it, and especially with the mental games right here. When you have a score advantage on your opponent and you keep the ball on their side, the opponent is scrambling to get it away because they need to get a goal. They're down 2-0, so they're just struggling to get the ball away, and that is exactly what Marietta is doing. They're trying to make sure that the ball's on Trine's side, so that way Trine is just trying so hard to get the ball away and not so much just trying to go for a setup and be patient. And again, Marietta knocks it away from their goal. And that's going to be another setup onto Trine's side. the entirety of Trine's team waiting at the goal to stop that ball. And we're just going to see this going back and forth for a while. We could see another situation where it's a stalemate for another minute, or a single goal on Trine's side in the span of this minute, and then just go out to be a 2-1 or 2-0 lead for Marietta. Or Marietta could get another goal in the process, and that may be what secures this match. 2 goals, 40 seconds, possible, not incredibly likely. And one of those goals could be Marietta's, which could not be beneficial for Trine. So we're going to see exactly how powerful that shot by Penguin was very, very nice. That was he definitely had the goal in his sights, but Marietta's defense, again, when Marietta puts their mind to it, Marietta's defense is I'd say almost impenetrable, which is why they're so good at making sure that they can outlast teams. That is probably Marietta's strongest thing, as I said before. And here it is. Trine desperately trying to get the ball away from their side. Now trying to go for a desperate setup at the very end. But even if they make a goal, they still won't have enough to beat Marietta. And that's exactly what it is. There we go. Ball's touched the ground, and that's going to be maps 2-1 in Marietta's favor. And then it's going to be one more map, and Marietta will take the dub.
Yeah, we actually can see there when we look at the shots, Trine actually had more shots on the goal than Marietta, but just Marietta was able to put up a really good defense, and just being able to capitalize on some of the holes that Trine had. Like I said, we are at match point, so if Marietta can take this, then they will take the series. Otherwise, we will go to a game 5. So we'll see if Marietta can keep up that momentum. So some great blocks, some great setups by Marietta. But yeah, we should be starting in just a second. Here we go.
I don't think they've made any roster changes as of yet, Trine, but I believe that these teams, they are still pretty decently matched. It is only up 2-1. However, Marietta has, I believe, found the secret to winning these matches, which is just making sure that Trine cannot get any goals, because Trine's got really good momentum. Again, another thing about this, Thaxter getting this goal. One thing that I've noticed on Marietta is that they are really good at taking advantage of early holes in aggression, early holes in defense. They are really good at getting the early aggression, getting the early goal, realizing that something could potentially be a free goal for them, and that's exactly what they do. I've seen it multiple times. Marietta just gets these free goals off the first 10 seconds of the match. It's incredible, and that's just a really good start to the beginning of the game. And we're going to see another potential setup for Trine's side, sitting on Marietta's goal line. We're going to see if there's anything potential there, and almost going to be a goal. And Penguin waiting for the setup. That was a really good situation for Penguin to be in. He saw that there's going to be a situation where the cars aren't going to be there to protect the goal, and then Penguin is there to hit the ball in. Very, very well done. And now the goals are tied up 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's just having the ball right on the neutral, just being neutral right in front of a goal. It's the worst case scenario when you're on defense, and Penguin was able to capitalize on it. So now Trine is going to see if they can take this momentum up in their favor and try to secure the game to go to game 5. Hopefully Marietta can step up their defense and try to prevent that from happening. Great block there by Thaxter. They're going to be bringing the ball over. And just kind of talk a little bit about what you were mentioned before. One thing I noticed in practices with Marietta is their comms are pretty well in sync. Like, they understand each other's play styles. They understand each other's strengths and weaknesses, and they can play off each other like that. So I would say that as a team, Marietta is very well in sync with each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a really good quality to have as well, especially because you know the strengths and weaknesses of your teammates, and you know if something needs your assistance or doesn't need your assistance, and being able to rely on another person is incredibly strong. And there is another goal by Thaxter. It's incredible. I believe what Marietta loves to do, especially, and Baxter does as well, is as soon as Marietta can turn the aggression around, they take advantage of that ability to just get the ball with an incredible momentum straight to the goal. There's no one even there to block it. And that is going to be a 2-1 lead for Marietta. Immediate demo onto Thaxter from this touch, though. And it's going to be 3 minutes, 20 seconds left, still anyone's game. However, just, demo after demo on Marietta, they're going to... Oh my God.
Wow.
Sorry. Like that, Thaxter down 2 teammates from 2 demos, 1v3's the team. Oh my goodness.
That might be play of the game right there.
That is incredible. Raylick has no teammates. They've just spawned a goal, and he just single-handedly gets that goal, 1v3.
You mean Thaxter, right?
I said Thaxter. Did I have to say Thaxter?
You said Rayleigh.
Oh, sorry, Thaxter. I meant Thaxter.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Rayleigh has had some pretty awesome plays too, but let's give credit to Thaxter for that one.
Oh, a near perfect shot onto goal by Chewy Beast, but just a slightly off. Would have been an amazing shot. 2 minutes, 53 seconds. Marietta up 3-1. Still possible for either team to win. Marietta with a slight advantage with 2 goals. We'll see if there's going to be any changes. However, Marietta with their impenetrable defenses and insane offense it's going to be we might see another goal by Marietta, and it might be a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, sorry. So this is the position that you want to be in when you're up 2-1 in a series, because right now the pressure is not on Marietta. All they have to do is just try to keep up their defense and keep up the aggression in their defense. The pressure now is on Trine, because this is match point. They are down 2 goals, and they got to make something happen, otherwise Marietta will take the series. So in this case, Marietta is probably going to be a lot more calm, a little more relaxed, and less likely to make mistakes. But they just have to make sure they maintain their focus for the next 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just love to see how well Marietta can just retrieve the ball and just be effective. And that old Penguin with a nice score. He saw a little hole in their defense right there. That was really well done. As you can see, I believe Marietta was trying to get a good setup, and then Penguin took advantage of that.
Yeah, he just barely beat Ozio with that shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that was Marietta was trying to get another setup and sort of reset the ball for another setup onto the goal, and then Penguin saw an opportunity and just went for it. So that was really well done by Penguin. And now it's not so impossible anymore. Now it's 3-2. 1 goal needs to be made by Trine in order to keep them alive in this game. 1 minute 39 seconds, still anyone's game. And now Marietta potentially needs to get another goal, and Raylick does just that. Raylick sees that there might be a little teensy-weensy bit of pressure on Marietta, so he just goes, I'll just secure a goal and put it right back to where we were. That's exactly what he did. Great
setup by Ozio to get the ball center there. Raylick is right there to be able to knock it. Just a small tap, that's all needed, and they were able to extend their lead.
Very well done. 1 minute 33 seconds left. Marietta back up 2-0, with the score being 4-2. Back up with 2 goals, score being 4-2, and now we'll see another opportunity for Marietta to get another goal with a potential center. However, with the ball being on Trippin's side, it's going to be difficult for Trippin to just be able to get the goal at this point if they're going to just have to try and keep their defense impenetrable, which is not a bad strategy, but at the same time, they do have to get some goals if they want to be able to win this. And there's Ozio trying to get a potential setup off of that and squeeze the ball into the goal, but not exactly going to be a perfect one with the sheer amount of players that were on that goal. So 50 seconds left, 2 goals required by Trine. I'm getting my colleges mixed up.
They both start with T. Oh, this is so close. Can Thaxter knock it? He does get it in.
Absolutely amazing. That was again the situations where the ball is straight neutral in front of the goal. Just immediate. Very well done. I will say, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, one other thing I noticed a lot with practices is that you should note that everyone on the Pioneer team that's playing right now, they're around Champ 2. But they play against teams that, when they queue up for ranked, most of the teams they're going up against have at least 1 or 2 people that are either current Grand Champs or former Grand Champs. And they're winning those matchups. So they are a lot better than their rank says they are. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that while no one individual is necessarily at the Grand Champ level, they are playing as a Grand Champ team, and we are seeing that. And we are just 1 second away of securing this match between Trine. All they gotta do is just knock it down. Trine is trying to keep the ball alive and delay the game. And there you have it, folks.
Amazing. That's another 3-1 from Marietta. That is going to be against Trine. That is the second game taken by 3-1 again, I believe, for the same situation as last game.
Yes, it is a 3-1. So yes,
very well done.
So with that, I will go ahead and put the final score up on the screen. But yeah, Marietta will take the series against Trine. Congratulations. It was a hard-fought game. I mean, Trine was definitely putting up the aggression left and right. Marietta was able to hold on there and find the openings, find the plays, great setups. So overall, an incredible job by the Pioneers for winning. So now they are 2-0 in the Great Lakes Esports Conference. And we'll see just how they go. I mean, the fact that they beat Ohio Northern last week and they beat Trine this week, I think this team can go very far in the season.
Same.
But all right, so guess what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a little break because we have our Overwatch match in about a half hour. So they'll be playing against Mount Vernon Nazarene University. So we're gonna keep the stream up, but we're gonna just take a small break, and then we'll be back in just a little bit before that match. So during this time, go grab something to eat, get a drink, whatever you need to do. Get up, stretch, walk around, but make sure you come back in about 25 minutes. I'll even throw out that while you're waiting, if you're not following us on social media, this is a great time to do that. So all you have to do is go to twitter.com/Marietta Esports, hit that follow button, or you can go to facebook.com/Marietta Esports, hit that like button. You can even go to if you have Instagram, you can go to instagram.com/Marietta Esports, hit the follow button there, or even our YouTube channel, bit.ly/Marietta Esports, and watch all of our previous matches. So if you missed our match against Ohio Northern last week, you can go check that out. So
and I believe in the coming weeks, either next week or the week after will be our first Rainbow Six collegiate match as well.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that as well.
Yeah, so we will be announcing the opponents and schedules and all that, so that'll be coming up very soon. But all right, so thank you for watching. We hope to see you in just a little bit.